What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and they have finally done it. They have finally given us some details about the new momentum game type in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Yes, that's right. So this is where Call of Duty meets Tug of War. It's the new momentum game mode, and it's a reimagination of war from Call of Duty World at War. If you guys remember that game mode back in the day, it's one of the ones that everybody has been asking for the past like 4 or 5 years to return to Call of Duty, and Advanced Warfare is the first game to do it. So thank you so much, Sledgehammer. Now, before we get to talking about this game mode, I want to give credit where credit is due. This gameplay here comes from IGN. They're doing kind of like a first look or a first take series all month long, giving us new Advanced Warfare information. So thank you to them for that, and I'll link the video down in the description if you guys want to check it out. But anyway, let's talk about momentum. This game mode is essentially linear domination. It's domination in a line. There are 5 different points in sequence that you have to take, and they can also be taken from you by the enemies. Now, as you take the enemy team's flags and kind of push forward, you're starting to push them back into their side of the map, back into their spawn. So it gets harder and harder to take those flags the further you get along, because they're spawning right next to those flags. Those flags are pretty much in their base, whereas you, when you die, you're going to spawn back way back behind you, back in your own base. So, you know, it's kind of like the middle flags are easier to take, and then as you get closer to winning, you know, closer towards the enemy team's base, it starts to get harder and harder because, you know, you have to stay alive, and they have the advantage in terms of spawning. Now, as you're getting kills in this game mode, you build up momentum, which allows you to capture the flag faster. So you can see down at the bottom of the screen, there's the blue and the red bars in the middle. That determines which team it's on. And then you can see the orange bar that's filling up. So the blue team right now is over halfway, and at that halfway point, you get double the capping speed. If you fill up your bar all the way, which they do at one point in this gameplay, then you get triple the capping speed, which is obviously very, very useful. So yeah, you build up that momentum by getting kills as a team and not dying as much as you're killing. You know, there's kind of like a little balance there. And then also, it's based off of your flags. Like if you lose a flag, if the enemy takes your flag, you lose all of your momentum and you have to start back from ground zero. Now, I tried to time it out here and do a little bit of math. Based off of what we were seeing in this gameplay, I think if you're by yourself on the flag and you don't have any momentum, I think it's going to take about 25 to 30 seconds to cap it by yourself, which is a very, very long time. So you really want to use teamwork and get multiple people on that flag, as well as if you get that momentum, taking 25 down to 12.5 seconds or even quicker than that is obviously going to be very, very useful. Also, one thing to note is it doesn't work like domination in the fact that if you're capturing a flag and you get killed off of it, the flag stays captured at that point you left off at. So if you have it halfway captured and an enemy kills you, it's going to stay halfway captured for your team until somebody else hops on it. If your teammate hops on it, it's going to start going up. If an enemy hops on it, it's going to start going down until it's neutral again, and then they're going to start capping the flag. So it's kind of interesting in that regard. Now, one thing to really take note about this game mode is that it's a single point objective. Everybody is going to that same spot. It's not TDM where people are running around doing their own thing looking for kills. It's not domination where everybody has 3 points to choose from to run to. It's not search and destroy where there are 2 points to choose from to run to. This is literally one single point on the map that everybody is always going to be running to all the time. Kind of similar to Hardpoint. So this game mode is going to be pretty intense. Like, there's going to be a lot going on in these areas. It's going to lead to some really crazy gunfights, some really crazy, you know, 1-on-2, 1-on-3, 1-on-4 situations. Grenades are going to be absolutely insane. They even mentioned in the gameplay that the Exo Trophy System ability is extremely useful in this game mode. Save yourself, save your teammates, and it's probably a great way to rank up. I'm sure you get XP for destroying incoming projectiles, so keep that in mind. But yeah, there you guys have it. That, my friends, is momentum in a nutshell. It's basically a reimagination of war from Call of Duty World at War and Call of Duty 3. It's a great, great, great game mode. I loved it back in World at War. I know a lot of you guys probably haven't played that game since it's pretty old, but I honestly cannot wait to play it in Advanced Warfare. That mixed with all the new abilities and the exosuits and everything, this is going to be one hell of a game mode, and I can't wait to see what we can do with it in public matches as well as in competitive plays. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Again, thank you to IG, and I'll link their video down in the description. I'll catch you all later. More great videos coming soon. Check out my YouTube screen. Seen yet? Peace out, guys.